See if we live now. There we go. We on. Okay. All right, fam. Hey, we back. We're back. Hey, listen, we got those collard greens. They're done. Absolutely delicious. Like I said, I like to have my collard greens go a couple hours and they smell good. They taste good. I already got me a little taste test. And let me show you. I'm going to bring you into these collards. Now, like I said, I'm using turkey. Let me get this camera off. I'm using turkey tails in this recipe. Matter of fact, let me keep the camera on. I just moved my stand and we're gonna get this right. There we go. Hey, check this out right here. Oh, yes, sir. Hey, nice little pot. Collard greens. You got your turkey tails in there with it. Hey, nice and flavorful. Like I said, I like to keep that pot going for a little minute. And we're gonna make some mac and cheese. We've been prepping for a little minute. So we already got the pasta cooked. Like I said, you can do that. You do that. So I got me some butter going. We'll make a little roux. Some people use eggs with the mac and cheese. I'm going in with some all-purpose flour and some butter. Couple tablespoons will do. And then we're gonna get this worked in like so. We're gonna let this cook for a little bit and let the flour taste cook out of this mixture here. Now, if you want some absolutely delicious mac and cheese, fam, let me tell you, put this on the smoker. Let that smoker kiss, you know what I'm saying, the cheese, the pasta noodles, fam, you'll be in the game. And it's absolutely delicious. This doesn't take long. You're not trying to make like a dark roux like you make in gumbo. And you don't want it to be on like too high of a heat. Like I said earlier, today you want to start off right now. Really, I'm working on like a medium low, and you can see right here, hey, perfect heat. You don't want to burn your butter because we're not looking for brown butter. Hey, we're looking for something absolutely delicious. So we let that cook for just a little bit, and this is going to work as a thickener. Now I'm gonna tell you, like with your mac and cheese too, depending on how you like it. I'm going in the oven with this one today. I'm kind of a little short on time. I'm going 350 degrees. I'm preheating my oven, so you'll probably hear that go off in the background. And what you want to do with your mac and cheese, you want to make sure if you want it creamy, you want to go on more on the liquid side, putting it in the oven because everything's going to solidify with the cheese if you want it creamy. Now, if you don't, then you can keep it to about a cup and a half. So I'm gonna go in about maybe 2 cups or so. And then I'm gonna start introducing my cheese into this mixture at this time. And you hear my oven going off right there, going 350 degrees. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And welcome to my channel if you're new. If you've been rolling me for a while, hey, welcome back. So I'm going in with my baptizing Cajun seasoning. This is about a tablespoon right here. Like I said earlier, you see that bear right there? Hey, you know you in the game. It's a perfect seasoning just for about anything, fam. So I got me about a tablespoon of that Cajun seasoning, that baptizing Cajun. Hey, we baptizing everything in this kitchen. Going in with some garlic powder. So we're gonna hit it with a little bit of garlic powder. And then we're gonna go back and hit it with some onion powder, fam. Now I told you earlier, I love my pepper, and this is a game changer for me. That 16 mesh black pepper, so you don't have to worry about grinding it out. You know, sometimes I grind it just for, you know, the theatrics of, you know, making a video, but this 16 mesh pepper comes in handy, quick, it's efficient, and it'll have you in the game. Now, before I put in my cheese, I'm gonna show you some secret ingredients, what I use for my mac and cheese. Hey, I like to go in with a little bit of sour cream, a couple of dollops of that. And then, hey, this is my secret weapon right here. Hey, it's this cream cheese, this chive and onion cream cheese, fam. And then I go in with about a tablespoon of that, like so. And then we'll let, you know, this melt a little bit. And then we'll start introducing our cheese. Now I'm working with sharp cheddar, and then I got some Monterey Jack. Now with your cheeses too, again, go with the cheese blend that you like. And I'm gonna use probably about a little bit over half of the cheese, you know, going into the sauce. And then I'll say some cheese back to top it, you know, because you want that baked mac and cheese to have a nice crispy crust, right? So this is going to be an absolutely delicious cheese sauce coming through. Now, again, I said I did make my pasta noodles early, so I made them earlier. And this is something that you can make ahead. Again, I know you have limited space in your kitchen, so a lot of things that you can make and be efficient ahead of time. Hey, go ahead and do that, especially on Thanksgiving or any holiday or any, you know, celebrations that you're having that you need, you know, all your kitchen space. So think about the things that you can make ahead, like potato salad. Hey, you can prep your mac and cheese and get that ready to go. Collard greens, you can cook that ahead, keep them warm. The pies, the sweet potato pies, the apple pies, you can cook all those and then have those, you know, already pre-cooked and then ready to go when you get to the Thanksgiving recipe. All right, we got Hunter on set. He made the smoked mac and cheese this morning. Have you tasted it yet? And I know it's going to be absolutely delicious, fam. So, hey, we going in there with that cheddar cheese. And like I said, I'm still working over medium low. I don't need anything higher than that because I'm going to let this cheese, you know, melt. I don't want my cheese to separate. And then that's the danger. If you have too high of a heat, your cheese is going to start separating with the fat content and the oil. So I got me some Monterey and some sharp cheddar that we got in this pot right now. Now we'll let this melt. And like I said, depending on how you want your mac and cheese coming out, if you want it creamy, you want to have more milk, you want it to go in on the, you know what I'm saying, more liquid on the liquid side. If you want it more like a traditional mac and cheese, then again, use less milk. and then it'll come out just like grandma used to make it. But if you're used to a creamy style mac and cheese, then you want to have, you want to put about 2 cups and then put your cheese in there, and then you'll be in the game, fam. So we'll let this continue to melt, continue to work with it, and we're gonna be in the game. Again, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I know we probably got some Thanksgiving dinners already started across the country. If you're in a different country, you probably already done ate, because I know we do have some fam from different countries. I know we have Australia. Even had some people from Britain, the UK, France. But here in the US, I know we're starting to kick it off. We got some football games on. The Lions are beating the Bears right now. The Cowboys play later on. So if you're a Cowboy fan on the live screen, hey, I'm sorry that y'all absolutely sucked this year. But don't worry, my boys suck too. I'm a Carolina Panther fan, and hey, I didn't look forward to winning any games. I wanted the number one pick, but my boys, for some reason, they started winning a little bit. So we got this cheese melting. And again, if you use your store-bought cheese, if you go with that, that's perfectly fine. But just remember, it's going to take a little bit longer for it to melt than your shredded cheese, because of the preservatives with the wax too. Now, hit me in the comments on what you're looking forward to today with Thanksgiving, what you're looking to make, or what you're looking to eat, because everything is probably already made at this point. What you're looking to eat, what you're looking most forward to, what you can't go without. And again, happy Thanksgiving, fam. And we got that melted down. So I'm gonna add me just a little bit more cheese. And then, hey, I used about a 16-ounce block of each cheese. So I got a little bit left over. So don't worry, fam. We're gonna top it off like so. And then what I do at the end is I will mix both cheeses, so we got, a good presentation on the top, and we'll be in the game. 350 degrees, fam. That's where we're going. Now, remember, we're not cooking with any eggs or anything like that. So all the ingredients are really cooked. And you can go with about 25 minutes or so in the oven at 350, and then come out pretty good. Hey, Brandy. And to be honest with you, hey, cooking in the kitchen is all about patience. Hey, when you start rushing recipes, that's when you start getting into the dangers of messing it up, right? And you don't want to mess up your recipe. You don't put too much hard work into it, getting it going, and then you spent too much money. Because I'll be honest with you, man, ingredients are too high these days to be, having to redo something or having to throw something away. Hey, be patient with it, work with it, and you'll be in the game. and I'm trying to hold back from sneezing. And you already know, hey, you heard the saying, if you ain't sneezing, you ain't seasoning. And I'm gonna tell you my seasoning will have you sneezing. So be careful, don't overdo it. But it's absolutely delicious seasoning. Hey, go to my website. Hey, we're gonna have a Black Friday special tomorrow. And I'll put this in the community tab, 35% off for your order this Black Friday, and you'll be in the game. Again, fam, if you're new to my channel, a happy Thanksgiving. Welcome to my channel, Cooking with Manual Focus. If you have been rolling me for a while, again, thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. And we are about in the game. I'm just waiting for this to come up the temp slowly, because I don't want to, like I said, separate that cheese and all the other ingredients that I do have. So the thing about cooking with stainless steel, a good stainless steel set or cast iron, you got to be really careful with the heat, because once they heat up, they go, right? And I know it may look like it may be taking like, a little bit of time to heat up, but that's what you want in the good, pan set, pot set that will hold, heat. Once it gets to the heat that you want it at, it'll retain it. So again, that's why I say be careful, because once it gets there, hey, it's going to be there and it's going to stay there, and then it's going to cook where you want it to cook at. Can you look at the comments? All right. We are about in the game. Like I said, fam, if you just joined in, let me show you what I made earlier. Hey, I got those collard greens with those turkey tails. Hey, shredded those turkey tails. They're nice and tender. Like I said, I like for my collard greens to go, a couple of hours, so all those ingredients can marry, and really don't use too much salt, because of the smoked turkey tails have enough sodium in it, and then they flavor the pot oh so well. And then you see all that liquid in there. Hey, that's that pot liquor right there. You won't go wrong with taking a glass of that. Get you some cornbread, fam. Yes, sir. In the game, in the game. But again, this is what we're making right here. That absolutely delicious mac and cheese. So here we go. So my cheese sauce is, you see that right there? Hey, it's right where I want it to be. And I did increase my temperature just a little bit. So working over medium heat now. And you see, like I said, you let that come up to a gentle heat, so you don't burn anything. And fam, yeah, there you go. Hey, you in the game. So what I'm aiming at right now is for a creamy baked mac and cheese. So I went in with a lot more liquid than not. So you see, you got your cheese and then you got your liquid. Once that reduces down in the oven and bakes off, and you already see, hey, it's gonna be nice and cheesy. If you like Velveeta, I mean, you can put Velveeta in it, but to be honest with you, there is no need. Look at that right there. That's how it's gonna come off, and it sticks to that elbow mac, fam. You're gonna be in the game. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch out my pots, and then I'm gonna take this cheese sauce, and we're gonna mix our pasta with the cheese sauce and get everything mixed in. And then we're gonna place this in our pan of choice. So I'm going in with a 9 by 13 pan that we're gonna make this absolutely delicious mac and cheese in. And sorry about the background noise. I'm just making sure my pot is nice and rinsed. Like I said, multitasking today, making some absolutely delicious stuff. All right, here we come with our pot. And if you make your elbow mac early, hey, here's a trick, fam. You want to put, just a little bit of oil in your elbow mac so it doesn't stick, and then you'll be able to mix it right. So here we go. We got that elbow mac, and I'm gonna turn off my heat because I really don't need it. And we're gonna put that cheese sauce over. Like I said, I know it looks a little runny right now, but if you want it cheesy, if you want it creamy, then you want to go with a more loose sauce than a thickened sauce, and you'll be in the game. So we'll get all those ingredients mixed in. Look at that right there. Yes, sir. You get everything mixed in, and you're on your way to an absolutely delicious, creamy mac and cheese, fam. Again, happy holidays. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, for some reason I can't see the comments out there. I think my comments are frozen up, but again, thank you so much for tuning in. Happy Thanksgiving to all my fam out there, and hopefully you're having a great Thanksgiving so far. Hey, today is a day that the Lord has made. Hey, we're blessed to be alive, blessed to have time to spend with family. And even if you're away from family, hey, we're blessed to have technology so we can speak to family that's far away, right? To my military fam, thank you so much for your service. Thank you so much for your service. I know a lot of people don't think about our military in this time. Sometimes they're away from home and away from family. Thank you so much for your service. Thank you to the spouses of military fam. You guys do provide us with the opportunity to have freedom, right? So I'm grateful for all you guys, everybody. So what I'm gonna do is, because my stove is still a little bit hot on the hot side, I'm gonna use me a cooking rack, because I'm gonna place down my baking pan of choice. As you see, I'm not going actually on the eye, so then I can kind of work. Like I said, you're gonna be working over different surfaces and trying to get different things done at one time. So I got my baking dish of choice. We'll get that elbow mac in that 9 by 13, 350 degrees, fam. That's where we going into the oven. You could layer your cheese if you like, but for me, again, I made the cheese sauce. To me, it really don't matter. And then I come back, like I said, we're gonna top this off with the other cheeses. Now, what I'm gonna do before I put this in the oven, I'm gonna sprinkle it with a little bit more of my Cajun seasoning. And I'm going in the oven, 350 degrees, 20 to 25 minutes. Again, everything is cooked, so you don't need to overdo it. And you'll be in the game. So if you want creamy style mac and cheese, 20 to 25 minutes will do. and you should be in the game. On the last 5 minutes or so, you want to turn your oven on broil and let that top get nice and crispy. You know, like grandma used to make it, right? You can't have baked mac and cheese without a crispy top that has that top oh so crispy and looking absolutely fantastic. So here I got my cheeses right here and my trusty old dusty fork. You know, that fork, to be honest with you, is so versatile, man. You can use that thing as a whisk. You know what I'm saying? Use it and mix stuff. Just like so. So you want to get your cheese mix. This is my last bit of cheese that's going on top. So this is my top portion. And then we get everything on top. Like so. And you want to make sure that you cover from edge to edge, from end to end. So that looks good, fam. Now, after this, I know I'm gonna be racing to the place I gotta go and serve this at, so you guys won't see the ending result, but that's how you prep and make, you know, a good mac and cheese. Like I said, now it's going into the oven and we're about to be in the game. Again, happy Thanksgiving, guys. Thank you so much for coming on to my live stream. This is the second one today. Like I said, I do plan to do more live videos with you guys and making it happen and getting you guys engaged where you guys can get on and answer or ask questions, and I can, you know, provide some answers for you guys. So again, thank you so much for tuning in with me today. And I'm gonna see if I can bring up the comments real quick and see if I missed anybody that may have commented.
Yeah, so only one person's commented so far.
Okay, cool. All right. Now we're going into the oven, fam. 350 degrees, 25 minutes. 20 to 25 minutes, and then make sure, hey, clean up after yourself. I know I spilled a little bit of ingredients. We going on the middle rack. Hey, I got my oven. It's nice and toasty. Let me move this camera back so I don't burn myself. Practice safety, kitchen safety, right? And then here we go. Hey, it looks absolutely fantastic, fam. Hey, we're gonna let this go. If you really want to, you can cover this. To me, again, I'm not, you know, actually I'm gonna put it on this bottom shelf because my heating element is up top here and it's not on the bottom like traditional stoves. So let that go. Hey, we gonna be in the game. So happy Thanksgiving, fam. Thank you guys so much for rolling with me, making these recipes, and we'll see you guys later. Hey, peace.